how do you decide on what is important and what to prioritize? Okay, so that's very, very broad, but I really do. I talk about the four futures a lot, but I also live it. It's a framework that I live by. If you're not familiar, the four futures is like an X, and it is four M's. It's mind, meaning, muscle, and money. I tell the story all the time how I hit that financial goal that I had set 20 years prior. And when I assessed all of those different areas of my life, they weren't called the four futures at the time, but I was looking at all the different areas of my life, and I was miserable in so many different areas of my life. My personal relationships were just off and they were suffering. I had no ability to handle stress. My negative self-talk was off the charts. My physical vessel, the amount of quality workouts and good food that I was putting into my body was just off. I was drinking way too much. I wasn't sleeping at night because I was so stressed. But that financial quadrant was really strong, right? So back then, because I was a naive kind of young business owner, and when I set this financial goal in the first place, I was a naive teenager. I didn't have plans to account for all those other aspects of my life. So I do check-ins every single day. I'm doing kind of a gratitude exercise every single day with my morning kind of like less than 10-minute guided meditation. So that's part of my morning routine. And then I go through on my Four Futures journal, just kind of where I am with my mindfulness. Like, what are some of the recurring themes and some of the things that are spinning through my head. That's why I try to keep the content, particularly in the morning, as positive as possible. I find that if I turn on Fox News or CNN or any of the political pundits, it goes straight to negativity, and that gets in my head. And it kind of colors my attitude for the rest of the day. So I try to keep everything as positive as I can in the morning. So I'm thinking about mindfulness. Like, what are some of the repeating themes that are going through my head? How am I speaking to myself? Am I giving myself grace, or am I telling myself that I'm an idiot and I always screw up? Like, those are all things that I've done wrong in the past. But now that I'm more intentional and I'm thinking about those things, I can prioritize my mindfulness, and I can start to recognize when I'm straying and getting kind of pulled into a negative thought loop.